Start my day. Look at that stupid tower right there. That's the downfall of humanity. Even though I'm using a cell phone, I'll tell you the truth. Those towers are there to control us. Even me right now on my phone. Don't believe it? You don't have to. I don't give a damn. It's gray cloud here. Trying to show you the sun. Wishing that tower wasn't right there. Those are the towers of Babylon. Putting them up everywhere. Look, there's 1, 2. I don't even live a damn quarter mile from here. I need to move from this area. One day you won't be able to get away from a damn cell phone tower. Anyway, that's not what I really started feeling about. Now look at her digging around in some trash. Yeah. So when I'm sober, I get up and I do the things that I know I'm supposed to do. Like, do a little bit of reading, take a morning walk before I have my coffee. I usually wait 60 minutes to 90 minutes before I have any caffeine. Check it out. There's information on the internet, and you can learn something. It'll help you out. Get less of a crash. Trying out some new supplements that I've been trying out. Now, I stopped taking them when I fell off the wagon last. But I've been back on them since I got out of detox, and I'm feeling phenomenally much better. Energy levels better. Something called NMN. You can look it up. A lot of YouTubers promote it. They're not always sponsored by Black Forest. I don't buy the Black Forest because it's expensive. But I did my research. I will probably buy some Black Forest because it's supposed to be the best. But I went with a lesser brand that was still good quality. Anyway, just little thoughts of the day. On my morning walk back to the house, to the trailer. Yes, a trailer in a trailer park. Over and out. Ditto. I get up, and I'm in a good way. Start my day. Look at that stupid tower right there. That's the downfall of humanity. Even though I'm using a cell phone, I'll tell you the truth. Thank you. Okay, well, shit, hell, far fuzzy. Some bitch. Yeah, I was trying to play something off the damn phone. It looked like it was playing the other thing a minute ago. That's what I get. You know, no big deal. No big. Gray Cloud ain't got to have fucking intros all god dang time. And I didn't say GD, I said god dang. And even if I did, y'all can kiss my ass. But anyway, I was trying not to show my damn. And for some reason, the phone ain't showing me the messages today like it was the other day. But I ain't gonna worry about all that. We ain't gonna worry about all that. I was trying to. Well, no, you can see me now. But I was trying to just play something. I need to make some new shit. Need to make some new shit. Need to make some new shit. Especially some comics group shit. Well, let's play a little bit of comics group. Well, god dang it, I don't know what that's doing there. I don't know why that's doing that. You stupid fucker. Let's remove that. Oh my god. I think I'm trying to figure out how I was doing this the other day. Trying to figure out how I was doing it the other day. You know, it don't really matter, does it? Don't really matter. You know, I just do things the way I do it. Kind of slow. I hope everybody's doing all right. I can read the chat here on the I can read the chat on the computer. I was just trying to find, like the other day, man, I had it rolling, man. I knew what I was doing. And then all of a sudden now it's like, oh my God, this is stupid. Acting stupid. Acting stupid. You stupid bastard. No, I know what I'm doing wrong. I figured it out the other day too, didn't I? There we go. There you go, Great Cloud. There you go. There you go. Now, maybe we can play it. Maybe it'll play. Oh no, it ain't gonna play, is it? Now we gotta do this. Now we got. Oh God, Great Cloud. You're messing it all up. You're messing it all up. No, you ain't. You got it. You got it. You got it, buddy. We believe in you. We believe in you. And there's no freaking sound. You son of a bitch, Gray Cloud. Stop sharing. Yeah. Well, we just won't worry about that. That's what we'll do. We cancel this out. Because we got to make the show go on no matter what. That's the way it's got to go, man. It's got to go that way. It's got to go that way. You got to kind of, let's cancel that. No, hold on. Son of a bitch. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Son of a bitch. God dang it. There. Okay, now I feel better now. Anyway, I was cussing myself. Dang-gum. Oh man. Supporting off topic show. I was in his chat earlier. I think he's still streaming. He was outside in the car waiting on he's over. I don't know if he's in America right now or if he's over in Italy. Or whatever. Sicily, Italy. I believe he's over there. That's where he lives. But Matt from Off Topic Show, I was able to catch him this morning, and he was like, "It's all SD's fault." Yeah, slow and gay. Now I don't know what's going on, man. The other day, man, I had the hang of this, man. I was like really kind of, I was rolling. I guess I had some kind of brain fart. I'm not understanding. Okay. Oh, I know the difference. And if you share, okay, I got it. Okay. So what I need to do is pull something up if I want to. You know, I keep turning my head because I'm looking at the computer right here. The camera's right here. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Trying not to be too slow. I did drop a link in. If you're on X and you saw it, very slow. Yes. I'm not, you know. That's why I have said if things get rolling like I would like them to, eventually I'd like somebody that knows a little bit more and is a little bit quicker. But I am starting to see the more I do it, the quicker I get at it. This morning I'm just having to, I don't know what is going on really, buddy. But, so if you're on X and you saw the post, you can look in the comments. There's a link there. I'm trying to hold off for a minute. Now, if somebody's in the chat and they're not on X and they want to join, you better let me know, because I can drop it in the chat too. But from what I understand, it seems to be somewhat complicated for some people to hit the link in the chat. And like Dennis said, he has to go and then type it in and shit. So I usually have to send it direct or something like that. You know, it's just probably me, or maybe it's on my. I couldn't tell you where the actual issue is. Trying to figure out what hat I wanted to wear. I hadn't shaved my head yet today either. I'm not completely shave it, but I like to use no guard and use the clippers. But my clippers are duller than hell, and I gotta get some new ones. Hell, I ain't worried about what I look like. Obviously. We're gonna have a fun day, man. We're gonna have a fun show. What did I name it? Tuesday morning something. What did I name this thing? Tuesday morning. Even a bad day is a good day. You know, and that's the truth, y'all. You got to remember that. I'm not having a bad day. I'm just. Actually, I slept pretty good. It's a nice sunny day outside. We'll walk outside in a minute. I'll get the phone and show y'all the sunlight. I've been staring at the sun today, getting some downloads. I don't know what y'all know about that, but yeah, they tell you don't stare at the sun; it'll blind you. I'm pretty crazy. I love all you guys. So I was gonna kind of do a video before I did live, and then Tank's over there playing video games right now. I was in his chat for a while, but I tell you what we can do. Well, why don't I promote somebody, huh? Why don't I promote somebody? Let's see who can we promote. Who do we want to promote real quick? How about yeah, that's what we're gonna do real quick. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Bop, 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 bop. I really hope to back this.
What's not, or what's in the viewfinder and what's not. So,
comments right there. I did put, I believe I put Charlie's link in the chat already. I was trying to do some head of the game stuff myself. You know, I was on my phone setting it up, and I was thinking of a few channels. Oh, and Anunnaki Child, Anunnaki or whatever, you know. I say it the way it's really spelled, but he's, you know, he said he tried to put in the correct spelling and he couldn't. So anyway, he's at 500 subscribers, so I'm real happy for him. I don't know if he's watching; he's probably busy. I think he has insomnia also. Like he'll be messaging me, and I'll be knocked out already. I crashed out yesterday about 6 o'clock. Then I woke up around 8 o'clock. Then I bounced between FFS channel and EVS's channel, watching the Comics Kings and then them other guys, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, Charlie. So I just wanted to, whether he's here or
I just
not.
wanted to go over some stuff that I've been doing lately because I haven't been uploading or showing much because I've been working on
over 100
the actual plot.
We gotta get him on up there. You know what I mean? Kind of in between. You know what I mean? Kind of in between. Yeah. So what he's working on right there is putting together, I guess he said something like a magazine that appears in the comic book itself. So he's working on like pretty cool. Why don't I just let him describe it to us?
For issue 2, 3 and 4 for my book Tommy's, which is coming out here in a couple weeks. Well, I'll actually get it back from the printer in a couple weeks.
10, 9,
And then I can
8,
begin to distribute
7,
them.
6,
But in the meantime, as I'm working on the
3,
actual
2,
story
1.
for Tommy's issue 2, I just
Oh, and he did say he's trying to develop the story for issue 2 already. Yeah, man, I'm kind of excited about that. I went over there and looked at Fund My Comic, his campaign. Maybe we'll look at that later. We had the Wheel Studios on yesterday morning. Was glad to have him here. Who else might have joined? There was somebody, I think. Hell, I can't remember, man. Oh, Mike Hernandez. You know, I speaking of which, I probably should. Mike told me to always send the link to him. If he's not busy, he will. What the hell was that sound? Something Charlie put there, I guess.
decided I would go ahead and start working on
That's
some
me,
more
Charlie.
of the counterculture newspaper that's inside of Tommy's itself, which is based on kind of like a Screw magazine. And since the events of Tommy's happens in 1976, I kind of figured this would make a perfect sense for this area, which is called Bitter Creek, New Mexico, to have these style of counterculture magazines, since there's a college pretty close by. And you know, they can have all kinds of their weird ads and their
a college, 1976 serial killer stuff. Yeah, you know, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. You know, yeah,
their weird articles in here for that. And what I'm doing right now is kind of going back and creating the ads based on what I see here. So a lot of it will be like this kind of crap where it's like the hardcore color movies and
Really?
massage parlors, a lot of that.
Come on, man.
Just a lot of, you know, weird stuff that you don't see nowadays. Which I think is really kind of fun. And
Are you sure?
it'd be nice to have like a supplemental where after maybe you read Tommy's, which is what I'm hoping for, you can go into this other world of this counterculture newspaper and kind of explore what they were actually looking at the time inside the book itself. So there's like kind of like an add-on type of thing. Not really sure yet, but how that all play out. But kind of thinking of the ideas, and kind of gives me a backup of things to do while I'm kind of still scripting Tommy's issue 2. And that'll be out, like I said, in a couple weeks.
Okay, see what he's doing there? Like, you can see, like, he's making, like, he's basically making, you know, how did he describe it? He said something at the beginning of the video, like a magazine or something that appears in the background or something, like some, you know, like something that somebody's reading, or so I think that's cool. I dig that detail type stuff, him putting together, because he said it's like it'll have like fluid like strip club stuff, massage parlor ads and shit like that, you know, because this is definitely an adult comic book. This is not meant for kids. We do know that. It's a horror, adult aged comic book, and it's kind of influenced by Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Ed Gein, all these different, you know, so we're interested in that.
And so if you haven't backed it, go grab it, because as soon as I get them in, I'll start shipping them out.
Oh, that's you.
And I might throw in some of these sketches and these little cards we've been doing. You know, all these ideas I've been stealing from Omer. So do some cards, throw them in, or some of these actual.
I got to admire a good burp. I have to admire a good burp. A good old burp. Never hurt anybody.
Panels. So,
And he's going to call
sure.
some of the back.
I'll just randomly throw them in, toss them into stuff here and there.
You get the tier, and you get like some kind of special edition of the book or something. I don't remember. I know you get something that's like a PDF of like something that's worth I think it's a PDF of the magazine he's working on. I don't really fucking know. But for $20, you get the comic, a PDF of, like it's got a lot of pages, and then you get like a sketch card too. I was like, man, that's one I'll probably do. Like, I still got to give away Koga, man. I know I've been behind on everything, like, but life. We'll get that done shortly.
If
Ain't nobody beating me up on this.
If I have a lot, I'm not sure if I'll have a lot of them or not, or just put them up there as a sale piece. Either way. Except for this, and lost my train of thought. How's that sound?
The number cannot be reached now. Please hang up and try again later.
Okay.
Good work, man. Good work, dude. Like that's good, dude. I'm gonna remove that. Remove source for a second. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the camera off for a minute. I'm gonna get some coffee. God dang it! Give me a second too. I might as well just drop the link in the damn. That's what everybody's used to, kind of. I don't know if I even shared this in the damn. I don't know if I even shared this to the group. Which most people that are part of our scene or our circle, a lot of people ain't up like me. Now, Tanky is, of course, he's a dad. Like I said, he's over playing video games and stuff. But give me a second. I'm going to go get some coffee. I need another bottle of water. Oh, God. I have to sit for a minute now. Got all hurting again. Achy. It feels good to say that I'm in a good mood, though. It feels good to say I'm in a good mood. I'm in a better mood than I used to be. Hopefully that'll stay that way. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Ooh. I'll be right back. Ah. Oh. Okay. Ah. Hope everybody's having a good day, good night, wherever you at. Wherever you may be. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. Wherever you may be in this world, I hope you are doing okay. Oh, man. Great Cloud. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's see here. Y'all give me a second here. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Copy that link. Okay. Trying to think anybody else I didn't link to in case they might want to join. Like I said, other people might be on other people's streams. Other people might be streaming themselves. Other people might be still asleep. Who knows? I'm just kind of getting kick-started, Like, I've been up since, hell, I woke up several times in the night, but I was able to go back to sleep. Like I said, I went to sleep about 6 or 6:30. I remember going down and then getting up about 8, a little after. So then I caught, I was a little late on a D-Wag had sent me a link to the drawstring for the Kings. And then, the church boys were on. So I was kind of bouncing back and forth there. And then I was, that's about all I really did. Glad I put my trash can out. I think they're coming. Yeah, I didn't know if they'd run today. I thought they might be a day behind. Yeah, my neighbor's going to let me wash some clothes at their house today. I helped my other neighbor, Betty, out on some power yesterday, man. Her prepaid was like $9.35 on there. And it's been a little warmer, but it's going to get cold again. And when they're running them heaters, man, them electric heaters, it drains that shit out. But they run the stuff nonstop. They run a little too much, and they leave lights on. I'm not gonna talk about that. But I wasn't completely broke. Now I'm almost broke. But hell, who ain't? The day you get paid, just about you almost broke nowadays. I don't care if you get paid monthly or if you get paid weekly. Don't know if I'm glad or not by the fact both of those shows happened in the middle of the night for me. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like I really enjoy watching the drawstring, and then of course FFS. I'm like like I said, I do enjoy. I enjoyed some of the drama. Like, that's why I don't really like talking about the shit myself, because plenty of other fucking people talk about it all the time. We're talking about drama in the fucking Comicscape. But the same thing goes on in the damn Creek Squad circle, like the fucking country rap scene. Anybody that might know who Ryan Upchurch is, if you're part of that scene, and you'll see evidently his girlfriend just left him, or his wife or whatever, with the baby and shit, but he's going through a bunch of shit. It's the same in any whatever genre of whatever you're fucking watching. And I'm trying to watch my damn language, but evidently I'm having trouble. So now, one thing I gotta say is I got something I gotta make a video, and I did take down my playlist of The Way of the Wizard, which is by Deepak Chopra, who I will be making a video about and denouncing and saying I learned stuff from that book, and I've read a few of the other books, but I've learned a few years ago that he has like a ghostwriter, and he actually don't really practice what he fucking talks about anyway. So, but he was affiliated with Epstein, and I seen emails, and I did not like that. So I took down the playlist. I've took down a few of the actual videos, and then I got to go through. I guess I'll do it on my laptop. I'm going to go through. I'm going to have to go all the way back to whenever I started reading The Way of the Wizard, and I'm going to take every one of those videos down, because I'm not going to, if I talk about him now, I'm going to talk about him being a douche. Now, of course, we ain't supposed to judge, but let me just say, Jimmy Dore covered those letters, and I'm sure plenty of other people will. It wasn't just him, it was some other people, like a couple of different supposed gurus and people, Yeah, ghostwriter. Now, I did say this yesterday. The book, The Way of the Wizard, was very influential to me. I did learn from it. I liked it. I liked the storytelling. But like I said a few years ago, I kind of found out that he don't really write everything. And then what I saw this past week, I was like, dude. Now, there's supposed to be a fine line. You're supposed to be able to differentiate someone's work from their personal shit. But I don't want nothing on my channel that is promoting anybody. If you had, like, he wouldn't answer any questions. He's like, no misconduct. But I know what them letters were pretty. Anyway, I might do a damn stream on that. Have to, learn some information and stuff, or we might pull up something. I ain't gonna do it today. I ain't want to take it that serious. I want to put thought into it. Because I'm going to make a video and I'm going to be like, look, I've read a few of this guy's books. One book in particular, I shared on the channel. Playlist is already gone. A couple of the videos already gone. And expect the rest of the videos. Not that anybody goes back through my catalog, but I just don't want to. I don't want to promote it. Now, if it was to cut, but I mean, he was actually writing, like he was writing letters, emails back and forth to Jeffrey himself. So, yeah. You know what I mean? That one I can't get over. And what some of the shit was saying, like he was like, he talks all this spiritual shit and everything, and like in the email, he's like, God is a construct. So and so is a construct. But then he talks about little girls being like something. I can probably get somebody to work with me and get some information. I could probably get all that and pull it up myself and do all, not have to watch somebody else's channel covering it. If I can get somebody to work with me on it, like that would be like I'm thinking of using that as maybe a topic when Ananuki Child and I get Ananuki, he did it all for Ananuki. When Ananuki Child and I get going on our stream, that is going to be, and I don't know if we're going to call it. Now we all said that we kind of like Into the Gray with Ananuki Child, but I'm like, man, you got Gray Pilled out there. You got, well, I mean, I'm Gray Cloud, the gate. The gay fucking scribe. No, I'm Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, but the channel is Gray Cloudy Day. But I think that does have a good ring to it. That would be a decent podcast top style. Now, of course, I also want to eventually, there's so many things I want to do, but I got to do what I know I can do and then allow the spirit to unfold the rest. And that's what's been happening this whole week. I've been doing the things I know that I got to get up and do. Like there's been days that I didn't want to get out of the bed, and I just made myself. Thank God I hadn't, went back to Bali. So, let's see who else. Well, let's see here. Hey, it's good to see you, Victoria. Yeah, I was talking about I'm gonna be taking down the Way the Wizard videos and stuff. I done deleted the playlist. Hopefully it's deleted. It said it was deleted. And I took a few of the videos down because the book by Deepak Chopra, whatever. Anyway, let's not get all serious again. Good to see you, Victoria. Long time subscriber and friend. I would say I consider like she knows I've been through a lot. She's been through a lot. She's homeschooling and doing the thing, She's been in the chat before when Tank's been here, I think. I saw where Tomcat said that his old lady ain't feeling too good. Asked for prayers. Tomcat's World. Let's see about let's do this here. There's my buddy here. Here you go.
Yep.
What is up, y'all? Ananuki Child here. Today we've got some fresh crickets, and the kiddos are gonna try one with the wife. So we're hanging out with our new Mexican neighbors, and this is what we're doing.
If y'all could, if you haven't, go check his channel out. At least subscribe to him. You know, he's not a comic book channel, Dennis. I think you know that. But he does share his life. He shares funny stuff, and he does music, you know, some rap, a little bit of country, but very deep, insightful, thoughtful things. This is the guy that will eventually, he and I are working on the idea for an ongoing show where we deep dive into certain subjects. For instance, like I said, I was going to maybe save Deepak. I'm not going to do a video on it, but I was thinking I could deep dive on the show eventually. So this is him and his family. They were hanging out with some new neighbors that were Hispanic, Mexican people, and they were trying new food, and evidently he ate some crickets. So
Doing today. So I want you guys to pick you out a nice juicy one here. You got one there, okay? She's got her a cricket. Cash, get you. Ooh, nice, bro, nice. He's got him a nice one. Come on, get in there and get you one. And I want y'all to cheers them. They're pretty.
I watched him eat one. He did a real smaller short, and it's just him like. And I told him, I said, well, in a survival, like I mean, you know, if I was out in the woods, hadn't eaten days. I know there's certain things that, you know, you could eat, and it might not be what you want. That's the truth.
They're pretty good, guys. They really are. Okay, let's put them all together. They're really not bad. It tastes like a chip or something. Okay, ready? Go, 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 guys. Go, go, go. Eat it. Oh, just chew it, chew it, chew it. They're good, Mace. Hurry. All right. Well, come on. You got it, Mace. That's not bad, right? What do you think, Kat?
Stop pushing the propaganda on us, Ananuki. I'm gonna have to joke with him today about that. I'm gonna be like, man, you put that damn cricket propaganda like a Robbie Downey Jr. But no, like seriously, I mean, there are cultures that eat, and the thing is, you never know what you will do if you're in a survival mode. I think somebody just shot a gun or dropped something. Anyway, I ain't worried about it. My dog's right here. She ain't getting shot.
Ash, get you a quick drink or something. Not too bad. They're salty. If you had to eat them, would you eat them, Cash? No clue.
You said my boys are scorpions ate scorpions one time. I passed out. Oh gosh. Like cooked scorpions, I guess. I've seen people eat them big tarantulas, man. Like, you ever seen those videos, like people over in, like.
What about you? If you were starving and had to eat them?
No, I would not eat them. I would rather starve.
And what is your review, babe? What do you think?
If I was starving, it's actually better.
What
than
would you rate it? What would you rate it?
Really crunchy.
What would you rate it?
It's a texture thing, right?
Was good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm surprised.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I mean, I wouldn't want to eat them, but I could eat them.
They also caught a snake in my house too, and ate it, so I wasn't surprised. Yeah, you know, I eat guinea pig. For real? You know, I mean, seriously, man. Like, you know, like I never thought I'd dig in dumpsters and eat out of fucking dumpsters or out of a trash can or whatever, which is not nearly the same as eating bugs. But, you know, once you're there, you either learn the ropes or you don't. I mean, you learn where the food sources are, where people feed you. But sometimes, you know, on a street survival type thing and you set up a camp, you learn also the places to go and find and scavenge, not just food, but stuff that can be good for the camp, all kinds of stuff, you know. That's the truth. Hey, what's up, Will? Yeah, man, that's what I was saying. Yeah, like I've ate an earthworm before just for shits and giggles. I mean, I think I was pretty messed up, but I just grabbed a big earthworm off the ground and uh, but that's another story, ain't it? Will's good dude, Victoria. Let's finish this out. Let's see what his wife is.
What would you rate it? I don't know.
You don't rate something like that, I guess, because you don't
like
eat
if
it.
I was starving to death,
Yeah, they're seasoned very well. I'll give it that. Great seasoning, right, Cash?
I
Yeah.
cannot believe I just ate
Macy, good job. Straight up. Say for the vine, for the vlog.
Subscribe.
Subscribe for that one, guys.
That was a good one.
And Anuki Child signing out. Love you guys.
Yeah, he just got to 500 subscribers. Victoria says she's gonna go sub. If you can, go find it. Oh, you know what? Did I drop a link? That's my. Listen to me. Y'all go find his channel when I'm sitting here looking at this. Like, give me a second.
Being a G and say what's up, but no, you're a fucking Karen.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, hold on a second. Now I tried. Will I tried to drop your link for you, and when I did it, it didn't show up blue as clickable because like on your channel description, it goes like there's no description, and then when you look for more to where you would find the link, I didn't see it, but I seen a link, so I copied it, but then when I dropped it through the YouTube app, it didn't quite. So you might want to, do that. But I am going to drop, oh boys, I should probably, I don't know if he's up or not, but there's his link. If y'all could, that's who I'm going to be doing the show with. We're letting it kind of evolve. And it'll be like an Art Bell type show, like a radio show, talking about, maybe we'll talk about eating bugs. Maybe we'll talk about aliens. We might talk about ghosts. We might talk about, different dimensions. And like I said, I do want to get into the whole, because it's personal to me, because Deepak Chopra and stuff, the things that I just found out. I was kind of letting it go that he might have a ghostwriter and all that shit, but I was like, okay, well. Yeah, there's his link. I didn't know if you saw, I was trying to, like, in the beginning of the chat through YouTube, I dropped several different channels like Anunnaki, Saboteur Comics. I went and copied I was just trying to do some work on my own before I even started. And and then, and I'm having trouble today, like remembering how I was doing it the other day when I was pulling stuff up so easy and not having complications. But it's not always like, so. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I need to stop. Unless I'm going to pull up something else. Let me see here. Hold on a second. We might pull up something else real quick. I think I know what to do here. Just give me a second. Let's see here. Let's just see here. Let's just see for a minute. You know what I mean? Is it? You know what I'll do? Why don't I just go over here? Come on down. Y'all are watching in real time. Hey, Will, Victoria sub. Her Victoria, am I right? Like your grandchildren or your children are they're kind of interested in comics. Now Saboteur Comics is definitely not for kids, so you wouldn't want to. But I told her about Alterna Comics and things like that, as an alternative to like Marvel and DC. Now we could do a whole show about somebody that is new to comics that has children of a certain age, like as far as mainstream, instead of trying to like what like it's kind of hard to say, but I would like to gear people towards something that I know is independent, but just as good and doing good stuff for not that also make child friendly content as well. Moving on up to the east side, to those apartments in the sky. We will moving on up. Okay, stop messing around here. Let me see. Where are my subscriptions at? Right. Look at that. Just would you just look at that? Where do I find my subscriptions? Look at my dumb ass. Oh God, Gray Cloud. Well, I don't know how to do this. Let's see here. First, let's go back here. That was Charlie. We'll come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Okay, maybe okay. Maybe. Just maybe. My comments are going to have lots of violence and gore, but nothing sexual or super inappropriate for kids. Yeah, it would depend on the age. Like I'd say like my mom was real lenient. Like, dude, when I was like, hell, when I was like, I remember being 5 or 6 years old and we had like Cinemax, and my brother, like, you know, before he died, he's probably 16, 17. And he taught me, like, he was like, look, Jason, you know, my legal name's Jason. He's like, Jason, the good movies got graphic violence, sex, nudity. I was like, what's nudity? Like, he's like, graphic language. Like, he was showing me, like, he's in the rated R movies, you know. He's like, you want to look for these movies. Like, so by 8 or 9, I was like watching, like, my sister would go to the rental store with me and rent all the horror movies I wanted, you know. But like everybody, we live in a different day and age. So yeah, like depending on the age, you definitely wouldn't want anything sexual in it. Now, violence, that is a different story. I mean, there's violence all around the world, and it's easy. Like, they see real violence in the real world all the time. I don't think looking at a comic book that's about the undead in the medieval times, plug there. That's what Will's storyline is kind of about. Oh yeah. She's got a grown son as well. That's right. But you were talking about, you were trying to ask for advice. Yeah, I forgot. So she has a 22-year-old son that would definitely, you know. Now I think he might be more into the mainstream, but if he is at all into any, you know, I don't know. But you could ask him if he's ever if he's ever backed a campaign or not. And I don't know, Victoria, if he's liberal or if he's conservative. So, you know, I'm kind of a conservative liberal. I don't know if that makes sense. I've always been a liberal person. Like, it don't really matter to me. Like, but things have went so extreme, you know, and I don't really talk about politics a lot, but I guess we're starting to get there. Yeah, that's why I was mentioning that. I think for a certain age group, I think your story that you have, it would depend on, and also it would, and of course, we're in the crowdfunding. I don't think it's kind of like, I don't know. I forgot if you told me if you're doing it in a whole graphic novel, or are you going to try to do it in floppies? I think it's cool to do them in floppies, man. Like, I believe that's what Charlie's doing with his Tommy's, you know, the horror comic. My son loves comic. Okay, anything interesting he likes. Okay, cool. Now let's finish looking for something here. I was trying to find see, when I type in that, let's try this. Hold on. God darn it. Oh, there you are. Now, even without him being here. Well, I mean, he's here in the chat. So now we got it popping. Look, let's find something. What would you suggest, Will? You don't have no shorts, do you? Boy, you're gonna have to work on that. We're gonna have to work on that, don't we? Oh my goodness, Will. No, I'm just joking with you. You know, I'm just messing with you. Hey, here's something. Can I show this, Will? This draw Spider-Man? You care? Let's show that.
Slander is spoken. In print, it's libel.
You don't trust anybody. That's your problem.
I trust my barber. What are you, his lawyer? Get out of here. Let him sue me. Get rich like a normal person. That's what made this country.
So that's Will showing you how to draw right there. No, I mean I'm just trying to learn how to, like the other day, like yesterday, he was on here with me, so I just had him share, like he just showed what he was doing and like some things he's working on for his own project. But since you just subscribed, so did you just subscribe? You know, sometimes the subscriptions don't. Like I noticed, like sometimes somebody will subscribe and it'll take a few days to show up, or some days it'll go like you'll see that you had 3 subscribers, and the next day they're all gone, and then the next day they're back. It's like I don't know what's going on with why it goes that way, but you'll notice that, Will, as you get bigger.
Jameson, you slime! Who's the
way that we use that? Well, I ain't even worried about it.
photographer who takes the pictures of Spider-Man?
I don't know who he is. His stuff comes in the mail.
You're lying!
I swear.
He's the one who can bring me to him.
I don't know who he is.
You are useless, you.
Set him down, tough guy.
Speak of the devil.
Spider-Man! I knew you two were in this together.
Hey, kiddo, let mom and dad talk for a minute, will you?
Let me make sure I hit that like, you know, because Will, I'm still new to you, you know. Hell, I'm just trying to show a little bit of. Let me finish packing this bowl up and I'll little and jump on. Okay. Yeah, I sent my friend Mike the link too, but you know, he worked. Remember yesterday he was driving. I told him if he can't, just be there listening. Which he told me the other day, Mike Hernandez told me, well, Spaz, that's what I'm going to try to start remembering to call him on screen, Spaz, because, you know, his channel, Spaz's. I'm hoping he shows up. But I had said earlier, I can do, you know, like I don't have to. Oh, wait, I know what to do. Hold on a minute. I am going to remove this source again. And then we're going to come over here. Now, why is this doing that? Huh. Should take me back. There we go. And then there he is talking about, I'm just looking at the channel. But Will has said, you know, he's going to start working on doing more, at least one video a week and stuff. You know, not every, like he's working on an actual project, and I guess he actually works and, you know, all kinds of shit. Like people have wives. Not everybody's like Gray Cloud, got all damn day long, just lollygag around. Now, you know, I'm getting in a routine. Like I said, I'm getting in a pretty good routine. Of course, I've done this a million times already. Fall off the wagon, get sober again, get my routine going, get things in line, and then, but I don't even knock on wood because I don't believe in luck. So it'll all work out. It will all work out. You know, that's the way I look at it. That's for Charlie. You know, I'm going to go check. My X was not pulling up good the other day on the computer. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to try to be there. Y'all remember tomorrow, Michael Bancroft, if you are in the Comet Skate or independent field community, you know that Felix passed long, you know, I remember. I was trying to remember if I actually ever interacted with him because I did at one point talk to somebody named Felix, but I do remember, because I followed Comicscape for a while. Like we were trying to figure this out the other day, like 2018, 2019. I can't remember. Somewhere around there. So like I've been in chats and stuff long before I ever fucking started talking about Comicsgate or even chatting in a chat. Like I for a long time I just watched. And anyway, gotta repost this. Yeah. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, I know what I need to do. I'm being boring right now. Gosh darn it, Gray Clown. Don't be boring. Don't be boring, people. Oh, headless for I don't know how you fucking say it. Welcome. You just came over from, or was it off topic? Or what? No, was it Tank? Yeah, Tank. Okay, never mind. I was in a couple of chats this morning. We've been promoting a little bit. I was pulling up channels. Yeah, I was just saying, you know what I can do is, since I was looking at X, right? And I'm looking at, I was looking at at this. Well, now I'm looking at something else, but I was trying to find something. I need to share this to. Give me a second. I was looking at Darren Wagner, and I'd heard him say last night, D-Wag is going to be like Michael Bancroft and D-Wag. I think D-Wag is going to be on there. I can't. That's what I thought I heard. D-Wag is supposed to be. Well, you might not know who D-Wag is, but you probably know who D-Wag is because you were in Tank's chat. So yeah, but D-Wag I think is going to be with Michael Bancroft tomorrow, doing like a memorial stream, like in memory of Felix. So we definitely want to promote that. So the next thing I'm going to do here shortly is pull up. Let's see here. What I can do here right now is just show you the. Let me share the screen. Okay. Can y'all see that? Let me make it full size, I think. It says tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll be joining Bancroft for a tribute stream to the Felix Haas. If anyone would like to drop by. And then this is the Michael Bancroft post, which I need to go over there to him now and give him a heart. And also share. And then what I'll do is pull up a link to that and drop it in the chat here in a minute. There's people that watch my show that are not familiar with Comicsgate. They may not, but there's a person that was in a lot of the chats and has been a member or he's been a participator in Comicsgate for many years. And okay, give me a second, Will. Let me stop sharing my screen. Oh, multiple things to do all at once. Oh my God, Gray Cloud, stop. Just stop it. Oh, no. We got to come up with an intro for Will. But, drum roll. Oh, wait, I got the drums right here. Hold on. Oh, shit. My drumsticks are in the in the bedroom. I was
What
like,
is up, man? Morning.
Good morning. I was gonna do a little drum roll on my actual little kids kit here, but I got the sticks I use over in the bedroom. So
you want to do an intro? Maybe I'll dig up an old Pizza Hut commercial and just play that when I show up.
Well, like you could make like eventually I want to learn how to like have like little things we've made for like people that regularly come on.
Oh yeah, well you want to emulate some, some things work that you see on the big shows, and having like one of my favorites was who was the Dragon Rage guy? Hispanic fellow, but his intro music was "Comito con papas" or whatever. Like, was it that I like potatoes? Comida. I think it's comida con papas, so it's like I'm eating some potatoes.
Reyes.
Jimmy Reyes, a man of God.
He's got a lot of flack, because he didn't. But anyway, I don't want to get into all that.
Well, he's another cautionary tale. You can learn a lot from watching the people that try and fail. A lot of people say, oh, you got to try, you got to fail on your own 1,000 times before you get good at anything. But you could also just watch other people fail and learn from that, because they came at it honestly. I do believe, like Jimmy Reyes, he was not coming into, he was never intentionally trying to deceive anybody. He's probably a good dude, but it just
headless. How do you say that? That's like
headless bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie.
French word.
Yeah.
Nice Franzetta poster, he said.
Frazetta, yeah. I wanted some posters because this is the one that I've had since like high school. It's the classic. I think, you probably had an uncle with ninja weapons that had this type of poster at some point with the dragon and the dragon and the tiger. But I'm like, I just had a blank wall behind me. And so I decided Frazetta was the way to go because it also kind of captures the feel of the book that I'm making. I kind of wanted to block some of the light.
Okay.
Reflecting off that other one in the back because I do like that one. I might switch them. Who knows?
Oh.
The lighting situation in this room needs to improve for sure.
I gotta work on my arrangement, but man, I've got so many. Like you see how I do things, man. It's like as I get my life, as I'm working on myself, you'll start seeing just the environment change too. Like I want to have a better setup.
Totally, me too, man. Like honestly, I spend a lot of my time being jealous of Shane Davis for a variety of reasons. But dude, his background, I loved the Guyver, and he's got those 2 Guyver statues. He's got a friggin' pinball machine. Like, I want to hang out in his studio, and he doesn't even need to like be around. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not like he just all of a sudden had that. Like it's evolved over time, but
it evolved over time, and he bought himself things. That's things I never buy myself anything, so I don't have anything. So then it's like, what do I put behind me? Okay, here's I went out and bought myself some Frazetta posters.
Dude, right.
But you were talking about D-Wag. D-Wag's going on Bancroft's channel.
Yeah, let me. Okay, I'm trying to. Like sometimes I guess it's not so important. Like I'm learning that, like until I have like I said, maybe someone that's can keep up with certain things for me. Is at the same time I'm trying to maneuver this ship like all alone. Well, not all alone, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
Let's see, somebody's trying to call me. Oh, man. Reverend Rune, I could send him a link, but I'll text him in a second. I can text him. I guess.
Reverend Rune. I don't know if I've met him yet.
Yeah. Well, we were. he didn't have time to talk last week, and we were going to try to talk this week. He does. I guess he just does. I didn't think about sending him a link or anything like that. You know, it's not like I talk. He's a family man. He's working on a project as well and all that kind of stuff. You know, he's kind of new. He's like you. He's
apparently we are all, you know, dudes with jobs and families who have decided to devote every spare moment they have to creating a comic book.
Yeah, and he's also new to Comicsgate. Like, he's kind of like you. He doesn't know all the lore. Like, he kind of like is learning things. But
I've been around for a couple years. It blew my mind when I saw Ethan Van Sciver again.
Well, I remember you saying what'd you get in like 2023 or 22?
It was around the Rippaverse time because freaking. Yeah. So I was working on my stories in, you know, my basement for a long time. And I drifted around, you know, I spent some time learning how to code and doing other stuff, you know what I mean? And then, but I was watching The Critical Drinker. I was watching Nerdrotic, you know, I'd catch the occasional quartering episode or whatever, but I was, you know, I was listening to them to see what was going on with the Marvel universe, because I was pretty much, I didn't have time for the shows and I don't care about them anymore, you know, after Endgame. So then Eric July, huh?
Do what?
You're saying? So then like Eric July was starting the Rippaverse, and that got me motivated again to be like, no, I need to dedicate more time to becoming a better artist and writing this story. Forget about the coding and the video game stuff, you know what I mean? Get back into my comic books. And I was like super optimistic about Rippaverse, and that was the only time, that was the first time I actually like tuned into any of the live streams, right? And before that, like I had tried to go on and watch like Friday Night Tights and stuff, but whenever you got that many people on panel and they aren't being very entertaining, like I tune out, and I, you know, I'd given up on enjoying live streams. But then with the whole comic book stuff with the Rippaverse coming out, that's when I found out about Comicsgate. And I saw EVS, and I was a huge Green Lantern fan before he even did Rebirth. But him doing Rebirth, like, you know, he's basically like, you know, he's like a hero of mine in comics, like if there was one. But anywho,
remember I told you, I shared with you that during his run, I was at that time I wasn't like I was buying some comics, but not anything that was coming out new at that time. I'd go look for, you know, like I was always looking for, like just like I do now, like I didn't know about crowdfunding at the time, so I would always seek out things that I was really fond of as a child or like a teenager.
Yeah,
you know, and I've done that several times in my life. When I've gotten back into it, it's like I go and I look for Scout and I look for like Nexus or things in the 80s. There's several different.
Nexus has been going on for a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah. Like I got into it I remember it. It was on First Comics already. I was late to the game. I found it like at a flea market or something. You know, like I discovered a whole new world at this flea market that you could go to every weekend, and I'd find all these like comics that I never saw at a damn comic shop at all. Like, you know, finding out about companies that I didn't know existed.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what I really got into at some point. Like I was collecting Marvel and DC and all that, but you know, then I found Dark Horse. I really loved Dark Horse in the early days. I mean, I think they still do some good stuff. I think Image has actually improved from their beginning days. Like,
oh yeah,
as far as story writing and being more like putting out actually good art and story. It's not all just. Does that make sense?
Oh, it makes sense. I just haven't touched like American comic books in so long. Like I went back to the comic book shop a month or so ago and just blindly looking around. Huh?
Can you keep talking? keep talking. I'm hearing you. I'm gonna grab.
No, that's fine. But I went and just like blindly grabbed some comic books. And so I picked up like 4 issues of Green Lantern. That was like one little complete mini story arc or whatever. You know, kind of bland. I feel like I'm just over the mainstream stuff, to be honest. I made the decision in like 2012, 2013 that, you know, when DC did their whole New 52 thing, it was kind of a sign cosmically that I needed to devote my time to other things. You know, I was not really going anywhere professionally. I needed to get my stuff together. I was going through a lot in life, you know, so I didn't have the time to be, you know, the comic book shop. I spent hours a week at the comic book shop, you know, just hanging out with people, playing Hero Clicks, reading new comic books. Every Wednesday I would be there. I'd be there a couple more days a week, you know. I'd be going to the conventions and spending money on stuff. And so 2012, I like went cold turkey with my comic book addiction, and I sustained my my reading addiction by getting into anime, right?
Oh yeah.
Or getting into manga. Because I would find manga that had like 300 plus issue runs and just start reading them, right? And I, you know, there's so much out there in that respect. Like, you know, I love One Piece, Bleach, Naruto was big at the time, you know. So I hadn't thought about, like, I was completely oblivious to all the canceling and stuff that happened around 2016 in comic books. I experienced it in life in the restaurant industry, but I didn't, like, you know, I didn't know about all the SJW stuff that was going on in the convention scene and everything.
Look, I wanted to, as just in the few seconds, like it didn't take me long to get up and just grab a few books that I was going to share just to show, you know,
right.
But there was a whole slew of messages, and so Headless, I'm not. I got an email.
Rev Ruin came in a little bit ago.
Oh, is he here? Or he's in the chat?
He says I'm here. I didn't know. Was he going to jump on?
Oh, hey, Reverend. Now, I don't know. I don't think I heard a beep. I don't think he tried to.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. This is kind of enjoyable though. When you see like like in real time, you can see that things are kind of like when it's clicking. You know, like it,
right.
The morning times seem to be like a good pocket of time for me. Like I don't want to compete with anybody in the evening and at night. Like a late night stream, like at 2 a.m, you might see me do that. But like, you know, like I think I found my need, like as far as my circle of people, that it seems like people are able to catch me.
Right. Well, I don't work in the morning, so I'm around, and that's usually, you know, that's typically when I'm getting my my comic book work done. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Right, and you know, you're a go-getter. You're trying to, you know, like
the work has to get done. When's that gonna happen? Is it gonna happen when I'm working my jobs?
Right.
You know, is it gonna happen when I'm playing with my kids? When's it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen while I sleep?
Free time, or the time that?
This is when it happens. Right now.
Well, why are you doing something right now other than talking to me?
Oh yeah, I'm drawing my comic book. That's why I'm looking down. If you're looking at the top of my head, it's because I'm drawing. It's not because I'm ignoring you.
No, I know that.
I'm going to try to draw and talk here.
So, you know, this is not Frazetta, but this was definitely. You're going to surely you know this comic book. Let me pull my. I'm gonna make myself big.
Yeah, do it.
Do you remember Slain?
Slain. You know, no.
Well, look it up. It's kind of like a barbarian. You know, it's Slain the Horn God.
He's got a real Conan vibe to him.
Yeah, like that's why.
Like a heavy metal Conan.
It was kind of the one thing I could. Now I do have an overhead thing I could try to set up and show, but I'm not. You know, like
just do it on the fly, right?
Right.
Like people get an idea.
You gotta
like,
respect a man who can draw a good glute, like from that angle.
Yeah, like and then
That
like
side of the male butt cheek.
oh yeah, headless no sling. Yeah, sling's like think I don't know. It's like it's like a
Oh, is this Bisley?
Do what?
Is this Simon Bisley? I'm
Who?
reading the chat. Headless Bourgeoisie said Simon Bisley's slaying stuff rules. I believe that, hearing it.
Okay, hold on, Reverend. We got somebody in the back. We got somebody in the back there. We're keeping him in the closet. No, I'm just no offense, buddy. Hold on, give me a second. He knows I'm slow. Long time no see. And Will, I don't think Will said he had really not came across him yet.
Is this Reverend Bruin?
I think so.
The voice behind the circle.
Are you okay, Will? I mean, Rev, are you all right, Rev?
Well, on January 22nd, almost a month ago, I had all of my teeth removed.
Oh, I remember. I think you did tell me that.
Is that just from neglect?
It was like the day before
or what happened?
or something.
It was a mixture of, well, let's put it this way. I'm a proponent for dental hygiene now.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Extremely a proponent for it. I mean, when my kid's over, I'm having her brush her teeth 3 times a day because I don't want her to have to go through what I went through.
How old are you?
I'm 46.
46. I feel like I was on that road, and I've been trying to up my dental hygiene because I would just not think about
I'll be
it.
right back. I'm gonna pour some coffee.
I always had all my teeth, like I even had my wisdom teeth, but then this past year, I've had 3 teeth removed. And I need to get in there and get these fillings done to try and head off what you're going through. And I'm almost 40.
Yeah. Well,
But my tooth, like my wisdom tooth, it just exploded one day, it felt like. And I just felt it like this giant hole.
Ooh, Tank Ferret. I see a Tank Ferret. He follows me on X now. Cool.
So did that sort of thing happen to you like all at once with all your teeth?
I started getting oral infections.
Oh.
And abscesses and stuff. And my teeth would break and shatter. And I had to have, on my lower right-hand side, I had to have a tooth dug out from my jaw. They literally had to remove a chunk of my jawbone.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And thankfully, the rest of them came out a little bit easier. There were 2 surgical removals, and those are taking the longest to heal because that kind of turned my certain portions of my gums into hamburger. I had over 12 stitches in my mouth.
Holy shit.
And it was the dissolving stitches, so for about a week and a half, I was spitting out knots and pieces of stitch. And then started the enamel shrapnel from, sometimes when they'd clamp onto a tooth that was rotten, it would explode.
Man, I'm going to have to scrub my teeth again here pretty soon.
Yeah, dude, okay, you need a mouthwash.
I'm up to like once a day.
Listen,
I feel like
this is what you do.
I went from almost never doing it, except for like once a month, to now I'm doing it like once a day or so.
Do it twice a day.
Yeah,
brush twice a day.
My game. I got
morning
this,
and night.
I got this mineralizing stuff that I it's like a clay compound looking stuff that I put on, and then I got this Japanese toothpaste that's like supposed to be better than fluoride, and I scrub for like 5 straight minutes. I'm
Okay,
just like,
what you also do is you need
and a water flosser.
What you need also is a mouthwash that has sodium fluoride in it.
Okay.
Because that will strengthen your teeth.
Should I just get some? Could I acquire some sodium fluoride in powder form and just mix it into water? Because I don't trust.
I don't think so.
Mouthwashes.
Sodium fluoride is an extremely controlled substance.
Oh yeah,
because
you know that
it's a poison. Yeah, in too much today, if you have too much, it can poison you. Which is why you don't drink the mouthwash.
Yeah,
Sensodyne mouthwash.
I've just been told that the mouthwash gets rid of all the good bacteria in your mouth, or it's detrimental, like what it does.
Okay, there's really not a lot of good bacteria in your mouth.
I felt like I felt like I was making friends with the bacteria in my mouth. I'm like, all my bacteria is good bacteria. And it's probably fighting the bad bacteria right now. And that's why I just didn't need to brush my teeth. You want the good
bacteria in your gut. You want the stuff from yogurt and stuff in your gut, dude. The probiotics.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really want a lot of bacteria in your mouth.
I personally recommend I'll use a charcoal-based toothpaste. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like it's activated charcoal. Is it? It's like black, but it helps. I don't know. That's just me. And I know that like sea salt, baking soda. Like if you're wanting to go, like I'm just speaking because we're bringing it up. Like I'm not disagreeing with Reverend Ruin. It's just I've looked into like other, like more. Have you ever heard of doing those flush rinses where they take olive oil and you squish it around in your mouth? It helps to rinse certain things.
I think I've heard that, but that I've literally every time I've heard about it, it's been someone saying like, "This is dumb, and this is why it's dumb."
Yeah, it's actually not a good idea.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Headless bourgeois.
I never really did.
Bourgeois? I don't know. Black tea is good. A good black tea is awesome. I drink black tea. I drink black tea every day. It's called coffee.
What is it that black tea is? That's what I'm curious about. Black tea. What is that? Is there something in it that's good for our teeth? I guess Victoria knows something.
Supposed to be. Oh, Tank, thank you, man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
where can I go for your art, Rev Ruin? Are you Reverend Ruin everywhere?
Hey, Gray Cloud, mod me on this channel. I modded on the other one, and I'll put my X link in the chat.
Yeah, give me a second here. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, just work with me here.
Hey, it's okay, dude. I know you. We're good.
No. Yeah, I saw you try to call. I was like, man, let me text him back real quick. Like,
and I'm glad you did because I wanted to talk with you, and you're live. And
all right, I found you. I'm following you now.
Who the hell is this guy? Who's the mustache guy?
He's
I'm just a dude in his basement making a comic book. That's who I am.
Well, I'm a dude in his hole that makes comics, so we're good.
There you
go. What's your name, man? What's your handle?
Will. At Fearless Will on X.
Oh, if you follow me, I'll follow you back, man.
I just followed you.
All right, let me go follow you back.
What is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Dropping links?
Oh, you're good. We sorted it out.
I'm supposed to be modding you so you can make. Okay, hold on.
Mod someone who's more technically proficient.
I'm having a good time, y'all. So give me a second.
Hey, Gray Cloud, it's good, man. I've always had fun on your streams, man. That's why I said I will always come up with you, brother.
Well, I'm doing a lot more promoting. I've gotten now. Of course, I went through another. I just came back out of detox, but I don't. This stream, there's enough talk about that been done, and I'm trying to. Which town are you coming to? Grey Cloud's Thoughts or?
This one I'm on Grey Cloudy Day, your main.
Hold on a minute, I got you.
Yep.
Got you.
I'm on your main.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I joined on your other one, and you modded me there first, and then I came over here.
Well, because I don't want to make Will jealous. I made somebody like a managing moderator the other day, and then made Will like a standard. So,
I'm supposed to.
No, I'm never gonna do anything with those moderator powers anyway, man.
Oh, I will. I'm an asshole.
Well, yeah, like
I'm an asshole.
Right now, Grey Cloud doesn't have a need for I'm kind of like I've been peculiar about there's one moderator that comes in. He's been coming in pretty regular, like Bleed Blue. He's from Kentucky. He goes by Bleed Blue because he's in Kentucky, and he's knows me through like another music circle, but he also enjoys the streams, and he's been a moderator for a long time. But at some point, I see the need eventually, like you already see this morning, it's not like a lot of people, but I'm like sitting here trying to keep up with shit and, do things. But this is good for me because it's teaching me. But, at some point, because there was one time I had a stream and it was the first time and I was just doing it. I've been doing it for about a month through the YouTube app. And it was like in the evening. And fucking, there was 30 or 40 people there, and I don't know how many people were chatting, and people were like and there were some different trolls. That's when I started moderating people. I was like, okay, somebody.
The best time to stream is between the hours of 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, but like I've found, like we were talking about this earlier. For me, I'm finding that my pocket of time seems to be best here. I'm finding more interaction in the morning or late at night. So like, because I've just started finding that these morning streams are drawing like for instance, a lot of people that I know seem to have more time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and with me,
I've done that before. It's just there's so many other like between those hours, I'm usually trying to relax and enjoy myself. Like, so in the morning when I get up, like I like to do it like this or like late at night. Anyway, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole.
Dude, it's okay.
Nah, you're good. You get in where you fit in, dude.
Yeah.
Like if I could do a show during those hours in it clip, because I did see, like when I was doing it in the evening, sometimes I was getting like, a lot, but it was like early on, like after I'd streamed, like I said, I was just doing it. And I'd be gone all day from the trailer, and I'd come in that evening, and then I'd do like between 6 and 7 o'clock or 8. Sometimes it'd be, and I did find that those hours seem to be pretty good too. But for what like I'm just gonna roll it and figure, like I'm trying to get some things set up where, say, like once I can get things scheduled and then have a few that's always kind of like ongoing thing, that'll help me keep a little bit better routine too.
Yeah, it's all good.
I've got guests here. I appreciate y'all being here.
Dude, you're good. Dude, it's your freaking channel.
Did you try? I moderated you, I think.
Yeah, you did. I accepted.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here I'll do it. Oh, bye, Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria's in long term. I don't know if she's been on.
She had to go. She had to.
So long, Victoria.
She homeschooled like Tank.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay, I see it now. Because I'm reading like the chat from YouTube and I'm reading in my chat from the restream. So like here's the second. I'm like confused. a little bit.
Yeah, man. But I mean, dude, I just, I wanted to, and I'm going to do this. I wanted to. The reason I called was just to encourage you, brother. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're a good man, GC. Okay, you got some stuff you're struggling with, and that's okay. We all do. Just know you got friends, you got support. You just need to reach out to us, okay?
And that's what I found in the past couple of weeks, man, leading up to me making the decision to get myself back together again. It's because I there's been a lot of people like really willing. It's like I've thrown a lot of ideas out there. I'm trying to get better at this. And, I did do a comics group thing on Saturday. I kind of started a little earlier, but I thought it went pretty well. Nobody really joined me on panel, but it went well in the chat. It was fun.
Uh-huh.
And I was learning, like, that I'm not the driver. Like, this time out, it's like I've been there's certain things I know to get up and do. And there's sometimes I don't want to get up, but there's other people that don't want to get up and they have to fucking get up. Well, I got to get up too, just like anybody else. Just because I don't have kids or a wife, you know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have a 9-to-5 job, I still need to get up, take a walk. I need to get up, see some daylight. I need to get up and clean. I need, just daily things that are real simple that we have. Like if a string of days go by and you didn't take care of it, you got a lot of shit to handle.
Oh, that's my problem. I let crap pile up, and then I've got to take like an entire 2 to 3 days and clean. And it's like, oh, but I've got other crap to do. Like right now, I should be working on a drawing, but
I think Will is something.
Yeah, Will is. That's what I remember he was talking about. He's working on his comic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there he is, drawing, gloves in hand and everything.
Oh yeah,
right there.
If you see my head down, it's because I'm drawing.
Right, he's not doing anything.
Well, what it is that I'm jealous of that full head of hair, because if my head went down, you'd be seeing the thin spots.
Well, oh yeah. That's the thing. I saw it when
you need some turtle wax.
I got on stream and I realized I hadn't touched my hair at all today. It's, if I'm not working, I don't touch my hair.
Yeah, that's
okay. I think I found you. Yep, that's you. You don't have any videos, bro?
Huh?
I'm looking at your channel.
No, I don't have any videos up, dude.
Well, I was
involved in the tea and drama bullshit, and then my balls dropped.
No, I forgot that I was trying to pull up something. If you had anything of your art or
that would be on Twitter. If you guys want me to, I can share my screen and share some of it.
Dude, share your screen.
I'm curious, like
because how far are you in your comic book?
Well, I've got the first 5 pages drawn.
Nice.
And I'm working on the script, because what happened, what's kind of weird is the way that I did this is a little bit backwards. I was originally going to do a how do I want to say it? I was going to originally do an illustrated novel, kind of like, I don't know, back in the mid to late 70s.
Like chapters and then pictures interlaced within the chapters.
Yeah, exactly. It's there was a book called Ursharak
Mm-hmm.
by the brothers Hildebrandt in the mid to late 70s. And it was a fantasy novel, and they did a lot of illustrations for it. Each chapter had black and white, and then they had full color plate illustrations. I wasn't
That
going
sounds
to do
pretty
the full
cool.
color. I wasn't going to do the full color, but I was definitely into trying something out. Hold on. Okay, cool. So, oh, nice. Cool. That's how I can share it. Got it. Okay. When GC gets back, I'll share my screen and I'll share some samples with you guys.
Yeah, man. I was working on page 6, right? When I decided, because I don't know if you watch Hard Art, but in the beginning, they said they were going to do like portfolio reviews, right?
I'm gonna pause you for just a second. Well,
yeah, go for it.
Eric's in the back. Y'all want me to bring him on? Let's
sure.
Well, I cut him off. I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. Go for it. Reverend was going to share some of his stuff.
I see that Rev shared the screen. Will, you were talking about weren't you kind of referring back to Rev Ruin? Like, I pay attention, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Well, Rev was saying he's 5 pages into his comic book. And I was saying that I was working on my 6th page when I decided to get some feedback on my work. And now I'm going back and I'm remastering the first pages.
Yeah, I'm trying not to do that.
I hear you.
Okay,
the big guys though.
Hey, bud. Okay, so that's Eric. Okay, who's Eric?
Where's Eric?
Eric.
This is Tank Ferret.
Yo, what's
hey,
up?
Tank, how you doing, brother?
Hail to all you magnificent bastards and bastettes.
I was eating and saying it. Yeah, now this
okay, share my blow up my screen share.
Okay, let me
GC.
I'm gonna bring you up.
And then I'll
and then
dude, that is so good.
Okay, let me start the slideshow here.
That looks good, don't it? With us on the side, or do you want me to make you all white?
How big? Like the heavy shadows.
Oh,
like the Patrick Bateman sort of Crow vibe. It's got like.
I love I like the contrast. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's a great use of. I'm loving the use of the negative space and the eye focus. Like, dude, this is quality shit.
Like every frame's a painting, every panel.
Yeah. No, I'm loving it.
I love. Did we lose connection? No, we didn't.
Now, do you use photo reference for these?
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking.
Absolutely. There's photo reference, so okay, it just loops from there.
Yeah, dude, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great. It reminds me of Xevious' work.
That's and what I'm doing now is Christ, I gotta go find this.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that screen off for a second. You want me to just keep that up so if you want to share it again?
Hold on. I got to find a new image.
But anyway, I was just popping in real quick to come say hi, share a little love, tell everybody out there to smash that like button, etc., etc. I got to run off and do some Dadland stuff. What's up, Will? How's it going?
It's going, man. Just hammering out this first page again.
Love it.
Thanks for stopping, though, Tank.
Hey, thanks for having me.
If you want to blow me up one more time, I'll show you the newest piece that I released.
We're sounding so gay. Like, you want to blow me up? I'm gonna blow you up one more time, okay?
Yeah. Blow me, dude. Blow me. Blow me
right.
to the moon. You were saying that.
If you like peanuts, colonics, and get lost in the rain.
Well, all I got to say to that is nuts.
Now, did you design that armor?
The armor was designed. This is for Imprint Comics, which I am a non-exclusive artist for. And this is Crimson
Imprint
Veil.
Comics. That's the FFS guys. Yeah.
Yep. That's
Man, they're bringing the heat. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
So that's a piece that I can share. That was the newest piece where I'm introducing a lot more cross hatching and stuff like that, and trying to, bring it out even more.
Yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
I saw a lot in that loop that you showed. I saw things because when we first encountered each other, and you came on, and then remember that day that like Omer and them they didn't know who you were, and like I showed them your art and shit, and then I think you came on maybe. I remember like that was a few months ago, but I remember like what I just saw there. Some of it I couldn't remember necessarily saying that I saw it before, or if it was on. Maybe so much just went on, but I really enjoyed that. That witch was looking cool, man. I thought. I don't know why it grabbed my attention so much.
Hold on.
What? Hold off.
You know what I did, Gray Cloud? You know what I did?
What? What'd you do?
Choke on it, bitch. I choked on that bowl.
That's okay. We'll tell him you went down fighting a bear.
It was a bowl of weed.
Wouldn't that be a way to go?
Yeah,
high above me.
Yeah, I'm kind of the way I've through this process that I've been through the past few months of being sober again, then falling off for a few weeks, and then getting back in. Like I'm kind of redirecting everything. Well, it's not me. Let me say that I ain't. Like that which guides me and has always guided me is guiding me in that direction. Like I like to use ambiguous words, but I think you understand what I'm saying. Like something bigger than me. Like I know what to do, what I need to do in order for my day to work. And then the rest kind of is unfolding. And when I do it that way, like if you go back in my channel, you'll see a lot of it the way you see me now, like sync, like just doing what I know to do. And then after I'm done with what I know to do or what I have to do, and I'm going to do anyway, then the rest just kind of gets shown to me through the day. It's like yesterday I was able to, Will, you share the screen?
Oh yeah, keep talking. Don't feel the need to do that just yet. Whenever you want.
But like yesterday, I almost got in the water, but it wasn't the right day, just because my knee was killing me. And the water ain't that deep, but I shared some pictures on X, and I still got some stuff maybe I haven't shared, but it was really nice to just have this. Like I was helping a neighbor out, and then we kind of made our rounds after I helped her out on her electric, and we cut over to this little spot where you can park right there, and there's a couple picnic tables, and the river runs down through there under the bridge, and like I just within walking distance, I don't have anything like that, so it's not that far. So I will be doing that pretty soon, quite often, and that's just making me like the other day I just got out and went over to the woods like that. I got away fast enough before like there was only one dog that followed me, like not even my dog. All the big dogs were missing. And the one little dog that's the neighbor's, he followed me over, and there's a little wooded area, I sometimes take pictures at and go sit and hang out and explore. And that's just, I feel like I'm more in my true self when I'm able to get out like that more. It's just physically, like the other day, I just had somebody drop me off up here in Eider and then wandered around.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
I am alive. By the way, that was just a bad hit.
Worse or better?
You know about
Holy
great class.
cow. Wow.
What's happening?
Okay, so basically I was hitting something along those lines.
Okay.
Except it's a vape.
Like
And
a
it's a vape of
like a
Blackberry Kush.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that's what you were kind of referencing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jim, I hate to interrupt. I gotta go run. I gotta go run some errands for the household. I'm making a delicious creamy chicken soup for dinner tonight, so I gotta go get some stuff to make a roux.
I couldn't even have that
Okay.
without any teas.
So everybody out there in the chat, make sure you like, you share, and until next time, stay magnificent.
Yeah, you have a mag.
You rock, brother.
I try, man. I'm your friendly neighborhood force multiplier. You know, once I was a regular ferret thrown into a particle accelerator by scientists and bitten by a radioactive tank. Because apparently, to get superpowers, you got to get bitten by a radioactive something or other.
Well, actually, wouldn't the radioactive I don't know. I just think that you're a quantum anomaly.
Yeah, that too. And now I'm trapped in the net. Well, technically,
shit.
everybody's trapped in the net with me, but
Well, shit. Well, there is an argument to be made that we're all a simulation.
it's true. The simulation hypothesis. I mean,
Yeah.
the universe has a resolution.
We'll talk about that.
I personally don't believe it, but
Right, me
the
neither.
argument is there.
It's not a bad argument. It really isn't that bad of an argument, but at the same time, it's kind of silly.
Yeah, it goes back to like in the head in the jar bull crap, you know?
Right? Yeah. What if you're just a brain in the jar and everything is just a simulation?
Yeah, it's like, you
Would
know,
it even
after a
matter?
while it collapses under its own weight.
Yeah, it's true. All right, guys, you guys, hey, stay awesome, Reverend. I love your art, dude. I'm looking forward to the imprint comics, dude. For real, that stuff is looking good. I'm liking what the guys are throwing down as far as their quality of storytelling, the quality of editing, and everything that they're putting forward on this. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sad that I only caught on to these guys quite recently.
Well, they've really started blowing up recently.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate them. A lot of people love them. So
remember, Cynic has the best tits in Comicsgate, and I'll die on that hill.
Hey, dude, I'm the one that originally gave Cynic tits.
But then you are doing God's work.
Me and Gemini AI.
I'm trying to stay out of some of the middle of things. I get along with a lot of people.
Yeah, no, likewise. But look, I recognize quality as quality, and hey, people are going to disagree with each other. People are going to call each other out on their shit. Look, and you know what, man? A lot of these guys, a lot of the stuff could just be settled, right? If they would just own up, dude. All you got to do is just man up to the plate. Go, you know what? Shit, I fucked up. How can I make this better? Just ask. How can I make this better? How can I move forward on this? But no, they double down on the stupid. And I'm like, dude, I've been rooting for you for years. Why are you doubling down on the stupid, man? Anyway, I'm going to get to the store. That's a topic for another time. Everybody have a good one.
Tank, because I'm gonna continue that thought here.
Oh, please do.
You go. You go do what you got to do. I'll take over from here, brother.
Well, can you see? We got Will showing. He's showing a little bit of his. You can continue to talk. You can elaborate on the story if you want.
I like this. You're one of them fucking digital assholes.
Oh yeah, well it just say it's so much more efficient. Like I could do traditional, but it would take a lot more time, and I would have a stack of paper sitting next to me.
Okay, traditional asshole.
I feel fucking.
I'm just joking,
I
Will.
feel fucking called out because I'm staring at my stack of artwork next to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's preference, right? You know, like
Yeah.
for me, I would have trouble trying to like do art on a like I'm not an artist, but I do like to scribble and doodle and try to do something. But
Dude,
you
your
know,
stuff is fun. It's raw. That's what I like about it. Great
well, I
Glass.
have
So
fun when I do it. Like I don't do it all the time. But I do that.
You don't gotta be professional to enjoy art.
Right.
Now, I've got an Intuos Wacom bamboo tablet that's tiny. I got a tiny deck.
Yeah, I got to be able to look at what I'm drawing on, you know.
Well, that's part of it.
Okay,
I didn't start using digital until like a few years ago. Like I got my iPad in 2022. And then
I'm a desktop whore.
Yeah. So before that, I had a Microsoft tablet. Someone sold me on a Microsoft tablet saying, "Oh, it's great for artwork. You know, you can use a pen or whatever." And dude, it sucked. Like I'm trying to use this Windows pen with this Windows tablet, and there's like a little delay. There's like, you know, you can perceive it if you're drawing. You know, maybe if I was just effing around, maybe if I was just, you know, scribbling little notes or maybe if I wasn't serious, then I'd be okay with it. But you know, I eventually upgraded to the iPad's so much better.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now,
I've just always been a traditional artist, so I'm being dragged into the realm of digital work, kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
tell us a little bit about this piece.
So this is page 1. Page 1 of Revenant Steel. Okay. And it used to look like this. Okay. And I thought I was done with the first page of Revenant Steel. And then I decided I wanted professional feedback on my work. And I got it. So I submitted the first 6 pages to Hard Art, and I told John Mallon I wanted a brutal critique. And so him, Ethan, Shane, Sean Thangetti was there, Joe Sontag, and Salty was on the panel. And they went through the first 3 pages and just pointed out all the problems, you know, from a professional standpoint. And so that's when...
Okay, let me preface that for a minute.
Go for it.
I've been a professional for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I want to, flip back to your new one.
Should I make it big again, or is this good enough?
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is perfect. Okay, because here's the thing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They're actually doing... What they're doing is they're mainstreaming your work.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, who's your audience?
Anyone who would be interested in picking up a comic.
Okay. Then you don't need to mainstream your work.
I hear you, but some of their advice, I did decide, you know what? Because when I'm pushing it out, you know what I mean? And I'm a complete amateur, and there's stuff about, like, you know, that first panel, for instance. Right? Yeah. Like, I wasn't super satisfied with the panel, but I was pushing forward. I'm like, I can't take all day on this. You know what I mean? And I got certain things right, and I liked it, right? So now I submitted it to them, and I decided, you know what? The mountain in the back needs to look more fantasy, right? And it needs to reflect what I've already written about the territory that they're in. I needed trees, you know, and I had over-rendered the gate, right? So And the
Is
over
this going to
rendering,
be in color or black and white?
this is going to be a black and white comic. I'm also getting rid of the gray tones. No more gray tones.
I liked the gray tones.
You kind of like the gray tones?
I
I was going to explore Zipatones. I've never used those.
Ziptone is a lot of fun, actually.
I think
dot
that could be a
tones.
good way of giving it like texture, because here, the way I did the gray tones
really
here.
like this, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. While I get what you're saying, I like the gray tones because it's helping to delineate between the shadows. You're not you're not overusing it. What you've got is you've got from 0%, which is
The
white.
clouds look really good that way. Isn't that clouds back there?
Yeah, I like the clouds
The
better.
gray
in the
tones up
original
top.
version.
The gray.
You
Okay,
prefer those?
Gray cloud. Can you let me finish, please?
Huh?
Let me finish what I'm saying first.
I apologize.
Okay, what you've got, you're not overusing. About
Take
that.
your time.
Okay. What you've got is 0%, which is white or black, however you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got 100%. And then in the middle, you've got 50%.
Right.
And that's what I'm seeing here. And I like that because it's not too much. It actually helps the depth of the image.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm a classically trained illustrator first and comic book artist second.
Yeah.
So I come from a slightly different background.
Yeah.
And what I see here is you're darkening, you're doing everything exactly correct with the lighting.
Yeah.
And everything with your with that 50% gray tone.
Okay.
You're using 3 tones, no more. And you're helping create a depth.
Yeah.
That you're not going to have otherwise. You'd really have to force the perspective, which is what I see you starting to do. Using a lot more of perspective change and everything like that, where
yeah, because I got someone else told me I needed to lower the horizon line on that last panel, and so I went ahead and did that too.
That's no eyeline
unnecessary.
Yeah. Look at his eye line is your horizon line.
Mm-hmm.
And it matches because because you can line up his eye line with the bottom of the EEL, which is also where the horizon is.
Yeah.
So this is correct. And the way that you're using the gray tones here, it's darker further back leading up to the light.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you'd want in this particular image. Now back up to the first panel, I like what you're doing with the mountain and adding the trees, but then put the clouds.
I need to fix the I got some more feedback about the clouds from somebody else too, because I'm in the I'm doing the How to Draw Comics Academy, and so Clayton was looking over my redraw of the first page, and he was kind of with you too, where he's like, you ought to just push ahead and keep making pages, because it was good the way it was.
That's where I am, because look, you take your critique and you apply it to new pages. You don't go back and redraw the pages that are already done.
Right.
You'll never finish your book that way.
Yeah. I figure
what I'm loving. Okay, first of all, I like the full face reveal in panel 2.
Right. That's the other thing, is I realized
that one thing that was missing from the original was a full face reveal. So
yeah.
I just replaced panel 2 here with a full face reveal. Just patch it.
Well, I'm about done with the redraw on the first because I decided, okay, if I'm not showing the full pile of bodies
Not
in
vote
panel
on
2,
a poll.
if I'm not showing the full pile of bodies in panel 2, I got to make them bigger in the last panel. Right? So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm putting a tree instead of the billboard.
I think you're missing a lot when you're losing the gray tone.
I think I'll add the gray tone back in. Once I'm finished with the black and white portions of this, I'll go in and I can put in some more gray tone. But it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be as intrusive, you know.
I mean, for
it's
the
going to be
most
used
part,
even more delicately than before. Or I'm going to find some zipatones to work in too, you know.
I do it both ways. Experiment both ways, then get some professional opinion about which page looks best.
Yeah.
Like do like 3 samples and get multiple professionals from different backgrounds, not just comic book mainstream people.
Right.
Because they're going to tell you how to draw like them, which is fully commercialized. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, okay?
Well, and I can pick and choose which, you know, advice I take. You know what I mean? Like they're going to throw a bunch of stuff out about, you know, the artwork, and I'm going to take the stuff that I agree with, the stuff that I think I should apply, like, you know, taking down the rendering on the wood of the gate. I think the gate looks better. And I needed to make it look more like a fantasy setting so that the reader just knows it right away.
Absolutely. And I agree with you there. It's the entire page taken as a whole gave off a fantasy vibe from the very start.
Thank you.
So people knew what they were getting into either way. You knew it was going to be a fantasy story.
But now I got this rat down here making eye contact with both of them. You know,
I kind of like I like the rat.
I like the bodies, like the. Hey, Reverend, thank you earlier.
Now, there's going to be a lot of rat imagery in this book for sure.
But Headless said that he agreed, or he's saying like, if you plan on publishing black and white, gray tones, and zipatone, look great in my opinion, unless you're going for a, what's that word? Shit.
Score.
All right, style. But no, I was saying thank you for just asking me to be quiet for a second. Like, you know what I mean?
I was just trying to.
You were giving him a professional, you know, like I just was.
Oh, no. Yeah.
But no,
yeah, I mean, you're welcome to throw in your 2 cents and stuff. Just, you know, if I'm in the middle of.
No,
this is just for any kind of conversation you have. If somebody's in the middle of giving a review, let them finish their review. And then
that's why I say thanks. It's helping me to, you know, the more I do this, like I like when you know, when I played music with other people, that's how, like, we all knew, like, if we didn't, you know, it's kind of like there's a time, and just because it's like I don't want to interrupt, and I didn't mean to. So I'm just saying thanks, because I like to have people that will be willing to say, hey man, just pause for a second. Let me, you know what I mean? Like, if you got something you're really trying to say, whether it's whatever it is, like, but you're speaking from an actual professional point of view. Anyway.
Yeah, it's you know, I'm seeing that there's a lot of this happening, especially in CG, because you have the Kings. And the Kings are kind of put up on this pedestal because they've been published by the big 2.
Right.
And it's like, there's some of us who have been, you know, toiling away in the indies since the late 90s. You know, we're a little bit younger than them. And we have a different experience due to the way that we came up. Like with me, I was trained my ultimate goal was to draw comics, yes, but I was trained classically by portrait artists and by illustrators, and I studied fine art illustration and classical illustration when I was in college. That was my major, and I minored in creative writing. All the rest of the stuff is School of Hard Knocks.
Well, I think
I majored in cooking.
And you're a damn good comic artist. Now,
Thank you.
I'm going to have to get you to do a cover for me.
See, I when you called, I just had a feeling that if y'all talked, because like Will was like, I don't know if I've, and I was like, and I was trying to explain a little bit of what I was like, he's kind of new to the.
Well, once I saw his Twitter, I did realize I had seen him around a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been around heavily since
August. Y'all talked, probably you'd have like I don't know, you're working with black and white yourself, run. Like I don't know if that's or I don't know.
Well,
much about it.
Veil is going to be in color, but I'm not.
Oh, it is. Color. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's going to be a separate color artist that I'm going to help color direct a little.
Okay.
But for the most part, that's Cynic's job.
Okay.
But
I'm just a lot of the art that you already had and stuff, just the way. So I didn't know that. That's
my
cool.
projects, my personal projects, will all be black and white.
You're cutting out a little bit. I don't know if that's me or.
I don't know. My
it was like, you know how glitches happen.
Yeah. That and my voice cracks occasionally. So. I don't even remember what I was saying. It doesn't matter. I like this layout, dude. I like this layout a lot.
Well, I'm thinking of different ways so it's a 7-fingered sword hand, right? Is what I'm trying to draw here. And he's awakening these thralls who are all being coerced, to follow his will. Anyway, that's the plot of the comic book is happening. And I'm like, could I use his fingers to cut up the page differently? Because I want a montage of awakenings and then all of them rising at the bottom, right? And this was my first idea.
Bring the hand up so that it's at the top third of the page instead of halfway down.
Yeah.
Okay. And then adjust it so that you've got 3 fingers on either side with the 7th finger dead center. And you can kind of chop it up into panels that way. And make it work so that you can have each of them kind of coming up out of that. You can have 7 panels of the thralls.
Oh, I'm trying to think of, okay, so the hand, I think maybe I'll do it like this because I kind of want the angles of the fingers. I'm like, how many angles of the fingers can I get?
Okay, then drop it down, and if you're going to have your hand a little bit more like that, kind of tilted upwards, drop it down to the bottom.
Yeah.
More like the bottom quarter and have it come up, and then you can also have like electricity or something coming off of the fingers to help expand it.
Could.
So there's a number of different ways that you can do this. So I agree with Subjugate. I mean, I really like your layout as it stands.
Thank you.
Can I ask
this
y'all a question?
Still in the very early stage, so this is page 7.
Do y'all mind to just take over or just be here for a minute? I got to go.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I got to go knock on my neighbor's door. They're going to let me wash clothes over. I can just mute my mic, and then if y'all want to, I'm asking you, and then I can come
go
back.
run your errand.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hold it down.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be back in just a few.
Yeah, I mean I get what you're saying, but I mean I kind of like that original layout. I mean,
Where it's coming down.
Yeah, it's coming down, and I mean you can of course tighten it up some, but
I was thinking like just experimenting with, different things.
And that's the nice thing about working digitally, which you can do and I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just delete the layer, throw a new layer on, and away you go.
And that's kind of like my workflow is I'll draw something and then I'll just blue it up and I'll just turn it blue, create another layer, and kind of use that previous image as a reference and be like, okay, what do I not like? What could I do to kind of push this a little differently? Try to take some of the advice I've been given,
Yeah,
but,
it's, because I mean, it's I kind of like the way that this is starting out here. I like this. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Being five fingers is like the perfect aesthetic number for a hand, right?
Well, it's because it's what we're used to. We're base 10 kind of programmed.
Yeah.
Because 10 fingers, 10 toes, this, that, the other thing. I kind of I like breaking that aesthetic. I personally like using 6, like a Nephilim design. Anything more than 6 and you're losing the opposable thumb.
Well, I'm giving him 2 thumbs.
Oh wow.
That was my idea for that.
And then so you'd have,
because the story revolves around them forging these 7 swords.
So he'd have like 2 thumbs and then 2 little fingers and then
basically.
Okay. Huh. That's actually, I can see how that would work. What do you have the thumbs on either side of the hand?
Not at first, and
So
that's another thing is like drawing these pictures. It kind of the character design comes through necessity in a way.
Well, I'm just putting my 2 hands together and
so I'm like maybe I'll only have 6 swords. Maybe that'll be it.
6. Because if you throw the thumb on the other side of the hand, it works because it's still balanced.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you add in that 7th and you're losing a balance. Because you can have the thumbs fold in over the lower palm and then the fingers fold down over both thumbs. That would be a much more secure grip. Even though the pommel of the swords would have to be thinner.
Well, he's never going to hold anything in these hands.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. But this is this is an entity that exists on another plane of reality whose existence is tethered to this unique mineral, that they forged these swords into. So it's almost like
Is it palladium?
Huh?
Is it palladium?
It's my unobtainium. It's my dark steel.
Oh, it's dark matter. Okay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's demonic residue left over from the last time this being had a body.
Ooh. So it's demonic jizz. Got it.
Basically.
Okay. What about splooge? Do you have any splooge?
I don't know. I got no splooge. No demonic splooge anyway.
That's cool.
Just demonic jizz. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that if I want demonic splooge, I got to go talk to the FFS guys. Speaking of
They
coming
got
out
some
of the
for ya.
closet, Gray Cloud.
Yeah. I forgot I said that, didn't I?
Honey, I've been out of the closet for years.
Well,
you know,
it's all.
I've been watching Riverdale.
I know somebody told me about Riverdale a few years ago, and I kept going. Well, it's like my neighbor, and she don't even realize that it's based on like the Archie. I was like, Riverdale, isn't that the one that's like in the real world, but it's based on Archie?
CW,
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
it's oh my god, the longer it goes on, the more it becomes Twin Peaks.
I actually, like, when I found out about it, my neighbor was telling me about it, and I was like, that sounds familiar, but she didn't know.
It jumped the shark. I mean, they're superheroes now.
Oh, shit.
That's
Archie,
crazy.
Archie,
Like, as someone
can't,
that's never really watched it, would you recommend if I can find it, like, and watch it for nothing, like on two? I don't know where I could watch it, but
Netflix.
So if I can find it, I might check out like the first season or something. You know,
the first season is kind of worth it. But then they kind of like the original big bad guy that they're dealing with is called the Black Hood. After the Black Hood, because it's kind of like a Nancy Drew, Hardy Boys, CW kind of thing at first. And it's actually kind of good, but then, you know, after about season 4, it jumps the shark. Kind of like Supernatural did.
Okay.
Supernatural, after, you know, they brought in Leviathan, was just, you know, Leviathan, okay, they have to eat themselves. And all that's left of them is their lobster bib. And it's like, okay, yeah, you guys just jumped the shark.
Yeah, I kind of got into Supernatural late, but out of the syndication, like living somewhere where all I had was like an antenna or something. And,
yeah.
But like I remember the earlier, like the first so many. Well, then when I moved here originally, I didn't have like I had a DVD player and a TV, old TV, and I borrowed some stuff from my neighbor Betty. You know, like the Dukes of Hazzard collection, and then she had a bunch of the Supernatural, so I kind of revisited it there. Like all I had ever really, like I said, caught was just reruns, like, you know, just somewhere where I couldn't get internet or cable or something. But when I watched the first several seasons of the DVDs and stuff, it was not bad, you know. It wasn't like, I really like that actor that ends up in Boys. What the more blonde-headed guy?
Oh yeah. What?
Dean?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's Supernatural. He ends up playing in The Boys. Like
he plays
Soldier
Boy.
Yeah, he plays Soldier Boy. Yeah, Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, I thought he was
Jensen Ackles. Ugh. It's hard to say that without teeth. Damn it.
So this has been a pretty fun stream. I'm glad that both of y'all were able to come on, and like I'm not sure what I'm really even doing. I went and checked. The neighbor has to go to the doctor, and then when she gets back, she said she'll let me know. I'll take the but
it's all good.
I didn't know.
I'm actually going to have to get going soon. So
yeah, I'm kind of looking at the time and thinking about, because I had a phone call, a couple of phone calls since I've been on, and then hell, we've been running.
You've been running. You were running about an hour and 9 minutes when I popped in. Now it's 2 hours 19.
Right.
So you've been going a good long time, brother.
Yeah,
it's
man.
good. Thank you for letting me come on. Will, it was great meeting you.
Nice
Tank
meeting
Ferret,
you, Reverend.
Tank Ferret, the Quantum Ferret.
Oh yeah. Go bounce back to Dadland and got the Rose going.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
He was talking about that. He made me hungry that way. Like I was like,
hold on. Oh, hi. One of my cats just decided to show up and start purring in my ear, and then there he goes. He's gone. He left. He jumped up, purred in my ear, and then left.
We had quite a few people interacting. People that have followed me for a little while, and people that are in the comic circle, and it's been a nice. And I really enjoyed listening to you kind of give your feedback to Will. I think it's cool that Will at least can listen to somebody. And like there's some people like anything that is given as an honest, like actual critique will just get all bent out. Like
Well, he has a point in like, don't take every critique as like a reason to go back and redo something that was good already,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very good point. Like, because he said, if you keep doing that, you'll never get the book done.
Right. And that's why I'm like, okay, I feel like getting it out of the way in the first 3 pages is good. Okay. Because then like a lot of perspective issues and stuff that like EVS pointed out, I can like rethink. And Art of Roy popped on to Omer Glitch's channel last night when I was talking about this and shared some feedback and advice as far as how to do perspective, some of the methods. So it's really nice to get stuff to help up my game,
There's actually perspective templates that you can get. And they have the perspective lines, and then you just throw those onto the because you work digitally, throw those on, adjust the opacity, blue line them, and boom.
Oh yeah, well I can set up perspective grids on the page itself, but doing it correctly,
Well, that's what these templates are for.
Right.
Because because then you just duplicate the layer for more than one vanishing point.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get the grid all set up for the perspective using this template.
Mm-hmm.
And all that it is lines, in a starburst.
Right.
You can make that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just, boom, you got yourself a ready-made template to get the perspective done correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Secret, I eyeball it.
Yeah, I mean, I eyeballed it too. But and that's when EVS was like, this perspective is all wrong. I'm like, you're right, EVS. You're
Good.
right. I need to set up my vanishing point differently. I need to do this differently and that differently.
Cool. Yeah. EVS and I have some fundamental art disagreements, but I'm not big enough to go up against him, so.
Well, and he came at it a different angle too, because he's like, like me, he is pretty much self-taught, right? He never went to school or anything. He was a trial and error and grit sort of artist, and that's why his style is the way it is.
It is, and sorry,
and I'm gonna be kind of the same way because I never went to school or anything like that.
I'll do that in a minute. Anyway, I was going to show you Sin Bear if you hadn't heard about him. But I'll do that another day. I showed it yesterday. Ruby was there. Ruby was in the chat yesterday. Yeah, let's we're approaching almost 2.5 hours anyway.
Yeah, we calling it?
What do y'all think? I need to
we can call it.
Get back to my day as well.
Go for it, man.
Everybody, I appreciate
having us, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody in the chat, man. We've had a good run. Talked about, I got a lot of good. I learned a lot just listening to you. As a person, like I keep saying, I'm not an artist, whatever. But like, once I went, like I was enjoying listening to the
to the sausage being made.
Yeah. That's the stuff I love to talk about is, the how to, make the story come alive.
Yeah.
Everything from plot to script to, building a page to, how you package a comic. I love talking about all the steps because to me, it's fun. I love the hell out of it. I mean, it's a passion for me. So, from my first comic, which I printed out myself on a freaking inkjet printer,
Mm-hmm.
To where I am today it's really cool.
Let's see if hold on. Tell me if you see this.
Cynic is gay.
No, it ain't. Okay, here.
He's not wrong.
Hold on. I got to do it here.
Cynic is gay.
Well, no, I made it. Let me take this down. Give me a second. I was trying to just end on a funny, I sent it to Cynic, and then Ruby saw it yesterday, and then Ruby said, "Well, we'll call it the Sin Bear." I've got I'm gonna pick on, like if I'm cool with people, like especially if they get the banter. Some people you can't be like that with, and they'll take things too serious. So I've had fun. I've enjoyed y'all being here. And that's what I'm looking forward to doing more, like even with people in music and whatever creative project they have, as I move along, I'm going to try to do kind of my part that I can. So, guys, I always say ditto before I end the show or my video. So that means
ditto, brother. Ditto.
Well, over and out.